Welcome everyone to NU's House of Pain as your Nevada Union number 2 seed Lady Miners host the number 10 seed Elk Grove Thundering Herd in the second round of this CIF Sac-Joaquin Section Division I playoffs. All of the second round basketball action is coming up next on the Nevada County Game of the Week. Everyone, this is Marty Mortensen along with the Nevada Union coach, but from the boys Miners team, it's Ryan Curry. Welcome, Ryan.
Thanks,
Very
Marty.
glad to have you here to help me out tonight. Well, we've got a full house here at the House of Pain. Got a lot of loud music, a lot of crowd noise. Well, I think we're ready to go in this second round of the this Division I girls playoff.
Kids are excited. They're ready to play. I know I've been with them all day at school, and they're looking for a good match and looking to get a win in the House of Pain.
As you can see, the first round was, as usual, the the higher seed teams won. You can see the number 1 seed beat Lodi handily, 75-54. And tonight, the Elk Grove Thundering. Okay, Ponderosa and Vintage are playing this evening.
Laguna Creek,
and we've
Fairfield.
got Laguna Creek and Fairfield. And of course, we've got our game tonight, the Elk Grove Thundering Herd against the Lady Miners. And we've got Vallejo and Sheldon. The winners of these games this evening will be moving on to UOP next week on Wednesday evening. All right, the Nevada County Game of the Week is brought to you by these fine sponsors. Liberty Motors Dodge Chrysler Plymouth in Yuba City, Grass Valley, and now in Reno on South Virginia Street. Serving your automotive needs in the foothills for over a decade. It's Liberty Motors, 600 Freeman Way in Grass Valley. Hanson Brothers Construction and HBE Rentals. Stop the erosion in its tracks and take control of your property. A call to Hanson Brothers and HBE Rentals can fix your problem today. Hanson Brothers Construction and HBE Rentals, located behind the Sound in LeVar Meadows Road, and by Grass Valley Glass, specializing in all types of glass, from new construction and replacement to windshields and special glass fabrication. If it's glass, it's Grass Valley Glass. The House of Print and Copy, the print shop that thinks it's a copy store. From business cards to full-color brochures, stop by today and see Sandy and Patty at the House of Print and Copy, the official print shop of the Game of the Week. Arch's Automotive Service and official smog check, where your automotive dollar buys you more. You can trust your car to Wally and his entire crew at Arch's Automotive Service and Smog Check. Emery and Ivy Physical Therapy. Trained physical therapists along with an independent outpatient clinic make Emery and Ivy your best choice in therapeutic care. Located just below Sierra Memorial Hospital at 150 Glasson Way, Suite C in Grass Valley. And by MBI Ready Mix, serving the Placer County area with their state-of-the-art, fully automated batch plant. No job is too small or too big for MBI Rentals. 44 Central Avenue in Colfax. And don't forget, tomorrow night, February the 25th, it's the first round playoffs between Nevada Union Boys versus Bear Creek on AT&T Cable Channel 11 FCAT and USA Media Channel 23. And I know the coach is sitting right here next to me, and he's all excited about that game tomorrow night.
Yeah, Bear Creek's got a nice ball club. We're going to have to play well to beat them, and I know our kids are really excited about it.
Well, we're looking forward to a great game tomorrow night. Touchdown Productions will be heading on down south to Stockton to be there with the boys team, and I think maybe we'll pass the microphone over to you. I know you don't have anything to do during the game, Coach, so I'll just pass the microphone over to you, and you can help call the game from the bench. What do you think?
Yeah, I think I might have my hands full with it. It might be worth a try, though.
Well, tonight we've got a second-round playoff game here. It's going to be an exciting game with the Thundering Herd from Elk Grove as they bring their team all the way up to the House of Pain, where tonight they're going to be in for a thrill-packed, action-packed game. And I noticed that some of their players are quite tall out there.
Yeah, they go 6'3", 6 foot, 6'1" in the front line, and it's going to pose some problems because we're so guard oriented that I think their size is going to be a good test against our quickness.
Yeah, and before we get on to any more mentions about the game, let's go out to Gil Dominguez, who has Coach Strohm there, ready to talk about tonight's game. Take it away, Gil.
Thank you, Marty, and thank you, Ryan. I am here with Coach Strohm. Coach, second round of the playoffs to the team tonight.
Oh, it's exciting. Got a great crowd tonight. This is what playoff basketball is all about. Got to bring your game. Got a great crowd. Got the tunes cranked up. It's just a great feeling. The kids are excited.
It's been a long, long season since the Rotary Club Classic and the tour back east. What has the team learned, do you think, on this road?
Well, yeah, we played a lot of basketball. I mean, you got 30 games on your belt, and, you can even turn the clock back farther to the summer camps and the summer playoffs, tournaments and stuff like that. This team has worked hard, has worked long, and this is what it's all about, a chance to, wear the ring, regain the ring, and I think they'll be up for the task.
Now, I was talking to Petrick before the game, and she was showing me one of those rings. I don't think we were on that ring list. I didn't get one.
Well, geez, I'll tell you what. We win one this year, we'll get your ring size, Gil.
Anyway, that was a big motivational thing for the girls to get their rings. Tell us about that.
Well, that was really nice because we had MBI, Paul Manuel, come forward and give a gift to the team, and they got rings and coaches got watches, and it's really a special thing, and it's not an easy thing to accomplish.
I didn't know.
Battle every night, and this is like round 2, and every game is wire to wire, and it's very emotional.
I didn't realize it was Paul that did that. Of course, he's one of our fine underwriters here on the Game of the Week, and what a great thing. I mean, you got guys turning up all over the place. Last year it was Gary from Liberty Motors getting the uniforms for the girls. I mean, it just goes on and on and on.
Oh, we've got great community support. That's what makes it so special living in this community. Look at this crowd we got here tonight. We got everybody in the house. We got the boys' chorus singing the national anthem. It's just fun to get people involved. It's a real special place, and these kids are really grateful to have that kind of support.
We've even got Ryan Curry here tonight doing color for you.
I know it. I mean, hey, listen, don't let him take over there, all right? Because he's going to want to be play-by-play. He's going to want to be color. He's going to be wanting everything. He's head coach just like me, So he wants to lead with his mush, just like me.
We had Jack McCrory doing color for the girls' game on Tuesday, and he was contemplating giving up coaching and just coming into the broadcast booth, but fortunately he didn't, and they went on to win last night, a huge victory that we were at down at Mesa Verde.
Oh, yeah, well, Ryan, if he gets good reviews, he might go for that ESPN Big Monday, Dick Vitale.
Okay, so tonight, second round opponent. You can't look past these guys. They're huge here.
They're huge. Very good player. Great point guard. They got the trees. They bring more size off the bench. It's a good team. 19 wins. Very good season team. Played in a very tough Delta League. The Division I section has 38 teams. If I'm off by one, Ryan will correct me. That is more Division I teams in our section than the rest of Northern California combined. The Division I tournament is a legitimate tournament. 16 teams come. The lowest seed at 17 wins. I mean, this thing is a genuine tournament where, you can't look past anybody.
And second round, if you win tonight, then you're off for a few days, and you're off to the University of the Pacific for the semifinal round, and then on to Arco Arena. We've made our reservations at all those places, so we're waiting for you to show up.
Well, I hope you don't have to cancel those. We'll do our best tonight.
All right, Coach. It's been a great season. It's great working with you. We hope to see you for at least a couple more games.
All right. Thank you very much, Gil.
All right. Coach Craig Strohm there of the Lady Miners as they prepare to do battle tonight against the Thundering Herd. And I don't know what they call their girl programs there, the Girl Thundering Herd or the Lady Herd or some kind of herd going on there. But it's Elk Grove. They're here in the House of Pain, and hopefully it'll be very painful for them as the Miners continue on their road to Arco Arena, and we bring you these exclusive games on Channel 11 and Channel 23 at midnight. Every night that we do a game, the game is on at midnight, and then it will repeat at 8 o'clock the next evening. So lots of playoff basketball, and our special thanks goes out to all the great people over at Channel 11 FCAT and Channel 23 USA Media in South County for giving us the extra programming time that we need in order to bring you these games in the succession that we're doing it. It's a lot of work, but a lot of fun for us. It's our third game in 3 days. Tomorrow night, we'll be with Coach Curry as they go down to Bear Creek in Stockton. So tune in tonight, tune in tomorrow. Lots of great basketball. Let's get ready right now for the introductions and the national anthem and all the rest of the hoopla with Ryan Curry and Marty Mortensen. Guys, take it away.
Hey, thanks a lot, Gil. Very good insight. Enjoyed that interview, and it looks like the coach he's got his team fired up here this evening. Looks like he seems pretty confident. How do you read that, Ryan?
Yeah, I think he's real confident with their practices, very confident with the way his kids have played, and I think he knows that if kids show up, play, do what they're supposed to do, a victory is going to be in store for them.
How do you think that the Lady Miners will be able to hold the taller Elk Grove team underneath the basket? What do you have some insight on that might help us?
Yeah, we've talked about it, Coach Strohm and I have a little bit. One of the things the Miners are going to do, like they always do, is try to get out and run. Use their quickness to trade baskets, maybe 3 for 2, which is in our favor. You'll also see from the Lady Miners lots of weak side help to come over and try to take the lob game away from Elk Grove.
Well, I think that that's going to have to be a big factor in this game, as just looking over the roster, you can tell the size difference. Quickness versus tallness could be the rule of thumb tonight.
I think you're
we're about ready to have the introduction of the players and the national anthem as we get ready for this. Here comes the national anthem. That's a very nice rendition there by the Nevada Union. Looks like the boys' choir there.
Yeah, and one of them's Pete Tatunchi, one of my basketball players.
Well, he's not only can he shoot the basket, but he's got a great voice too.
Exactly, nice combo.
All right, now it's time for introduction of the visiting number 10 Thundering Herd. They currently have all right, starting at number 22, that's Fitzgerald, and there's a very tall number 23, one of their star players, Kim Parker. Lindsey Harp, number 32, forward. Krista Jensen. All right, the visiting Lady Thunder has been introduced, and now it's time for your Lady Miners.
27 wins in communities. Number 2 seed in Sac-Joaquin division, your Nevada Union Lady Miners.
Well, the crowd is fired up here. They're standing room only here at the House of Pain, and here comes the introduction of the starting lineup.
Assistant coach Troy Dutra. Number 5, 6-foot senior, Marcia Smith.
Marcia Smith being introduced here.
Been coming off the bench, had a great game in the opener.
Candace Brooks. There you are. That's the starting lineup for tonight's game. And like we mentioned earlier, it's speed against and quickness versus
size.
Size.
Definite
Yeah,
size.
you have to say it that way. That's the only way you can say it.
Yeah, you'll see your first adjustment by Coach Strohm. He put in Marcia Smith in the starting lineup to get another true post player and probably a banger on the defensive boards.
Well, we're just about ready for the tip-off here. And going to the center court is number 23, Kim Parker, who is 6'3".
Average about 12 points a game. Definitely a low post threat.
Well, based on that matchup out there, Coach, who do you think is going to get the tip-off?
I'd have to say Elk Grove will probably tip what we call left to right and go from there, but Miners' quickness might sneak in there and get it.
Well, we definitely, if you can looking at your TV picture, you can tell that the Nevada County supporters came out tonight to wish all the best to the Lady Miners. There's the tip-off. Sure enough, and it goes out of bounds, and
Nevada Union
gets it. Nobody was there to recover that one.
Nope, they won it, but we got it. So I'm 0 for 1 in my predictions.
All right, Cassidy Johnson will be inbounding the ball. All right, here we go.
Elk Grove starting in a 1-2-2 zone.
Oh, from way outside, no good. Rebound by Tammy.
Actually,
Back
Elk
with Tammy
Grove's
the
in a
corner.
box and one, it looks
There it
like.
is.
Great start for the Miners. Katie's from long range.
Full court press by the Lady Miners as they bring the ball up to court.
Yeah, that's what we talked about, trying to use their quickness.
Right underneath. Oh, the ball was blocked. Yeah, that's going to be hard to defend, Coach.
Yeah, they're going to have to really do a great job pressuring the ball on the outside and getting in front down low.
The ball over to Johnson, back over to
Katie's.
Cassie
for
again.
three.
There it is.
Quick 6 for the Miners. Great start for Nevada Union, just what they hoped for.
Well, if they can do a 3 for 2 every time, this will be a no-brainer game. Oh,
Now you
ball's
saw
intercepted.
Katie's on the lob help, just what they've been working on in practice. Weak side has to come over and help.
Johnson across court to Brooks. To Katie's for 3. There it is. All right.
And if we trade 9 for 2, we're going to have lots of success.
Oh, intercepted. Right. Oh, it's blocked. There's that height for you right there.
Right.
Oh, that was a good block. And they called a foul.
Yeah. Amanda Fitzgerald did a really nice job of going coast to coast off the block and forcing Cassie to foul her.
Well, it looked like to me that she got all ball there, but her body must have, must have made contact.
Yeah, official showed the body on the foul. First one's good. Fitzgerald's Lady Thunder's leading scorer, just over 18 points per game, and I'm sure they'll look for her to give them leadership tonight.
Well, she definitely has that speed when she intercepted that ball and went on down the court.
Yeah, our guards couldn't catch her.
All right, she made both free throws. Katie's brings the ball up the top of the key and inside. Oh, there's another three.
So Johnson with another three. Nevada Union went to what they call their Indiana set, which is a 1-3-1 zone attack. They go high post, try to kick it to the wing.
Well, she was wide open. Nobody was covering the ball. I thought was going to be intercepted. Back out to Ross. Intercepted again. Back
by Wavens. Got it up top. Looking over to Harp.
Trying to get the inside.
Elk Grove's trying to look down to the post. Can't really get it in.
Oh, the ball. Oh, they called it. Well, that was Lindsey Harp tried to go with the shot, and it was blocked, but made contact again. And boy, Coach Strohm is really upset about that call.
He's not mad about the call. He's mad that his kids didn't move their feet to get in defensive position.
And it looks like you can't send her to the line very often here because she's deadly.
Yes, looks like she'll make them. I know Elk Grove's a well-coached ball club, and well-coached teams hit their free throws. Cassie Johnson now has 2 fouls.
So early in the game, yeah, she'll have to be riding the bench for a little bit there.
Just hit 2 threes.
Well, that brings the score to 12-6 now as the Lady Miners are on the attack here over in the corner. Back out to
Tammy Katie's penetrating, looks to Brooks.
Another three-pointer up and in, no good.
Nice hustle by Marcia Smith. Amy Christensen saved that one. Amy Christensen.
Three, no good. There's a foul. She went up to get that rebound.
Nevada Union doing a nice job on the boards in the early going, really attacking the basket. And that's good to see against the tall Elk Grove team.
So I wonder what was the call on there. I thought it looked like it was.
I thought originally called a foul, but he must just called NU tipping it out of bounds. But I'm not certain.
Yeah, I did see that. Yeah, that was a nice move there. She brought the ball up the court.
Yeah, Fitzgerald definitely can handle the ball. Definitely the floor leader.
Looks like she's palming that ball, but they're not calling it. Back out to
Krista Jensen. Then they'll go to Wathen out on the perimeter, and it's back to Fitzgerald.
Defensive. Oh, the ball was blocked.
Blocked by Marcia Smith.
Bring the ball down, driving the lane, throws the ball up, no good. Rebound, Nevada Union.
Kick out to Tammy Katie's.
Off the back of the rim, no good. Rebounded in there by Harp. Coach Benson for the Lady Thunder is calling a play out. They're set up at the top of the key there.
Some form of a 1-4 low set, which usually means guard penetration or kick 3, and there's the guard penetration.
Oh, there's a travel and didn't call it. They did. All right.
So it went 1-4 low to try to isolate the guard for penetration, and then you did a nice job on D.
All right, score still remains 12-6 as Nevada Union brings it up.
And then see him try to go to Petrick at the high post and kick out for a 3. Brooks in the corner, back up to Katie's. Katie's going to penetrate down the seam.
All right, very nice job. Right up the paint, put that ball right in.
Coach Benson can't be happy about that. You let a perimeter player go right in the heart of your zone defense, you're going to be in trouble all night.
All right. Fitzgerald brings the ball up, trying to set a play up at the top of the key.
There's a high screen roll. Looked like a moving screen.
It was, and it didn't get called.
Marcia Smith.
But she did come over the top there and block that ball.
Yeah, nice move by Marcia to come over, recognize the screen roll.
But I think you were right on that. It looked like a moving screen, but the referees didn't see it that well. So
yeah, general rule in playoff is you let them play.
What? 2.
That's
back to Fitzgerald for 2. No good. Rebound.
Christensen behind the back to Tammy Katie's. Miners in
Tammy Cadis
transition.
bring the ball up over in the corner, back inside. Oh,
Nice attack by Nevada
Jennifer
Union.
Petrick tried to take it to the basket, and she was fouled in the process, so she'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, you try to reward your big players for running the floor, and I thought Candace did a nice job by going back to Jen Petrick, get her some points.
It looks like the inside the paint there was wide open and just couldn't get the ball up, but she did draw a foul, so she'll go to the line for 2. First one is no good off the back of the rim. Substitution, Melissa Painter will be coming in
For Lindsay Harp.
All right, they brought in their Kim Parker, the tall center, 6'3".
And she's been starting, and I don't know why they didn't do that for him tonight.
There it is.
Miners dropping into half-court defense. Looks like they've taken their press off.
All right, trying to set something up to the outside.
It's over to Jensen.
Trying to drive the lane, no good. The inside,
Nice
stolen away.
rotation by
Nice.
Marsha Smith again.
Oh, there's a little travel, didn't get called. Outside, Fitzgerald. All
Elk
right.
Grove's really trying to get in low. Nevada Union's doing a nice job of closing it off.
Inbound to Katie's as she brings the ball up the top of the key over in the corner. That seems to be a favorite spot over there.
Yeah, they'll go high post, kick out for 3.
Oh, there she is, wide open. Oh,
Ran the play perfectly, just didn't get the shot.
well, it looks like she had a little trouble getting that pitch back to her.
Yeah, just didn't catch it
Yeah.
cleanly.
All right, here we go. Top of the key again for Fitzgerald. She tried to set up a play there. Looks like they're trying to go inside almost on every drive down to the basket here.
Yeah, there's Wathan.
Close.
Nice
Nope.
baseline shot by Wathan. Baseline screen, short 12-footer.
Far corner to Christensen.
There's the
Back
kick out for 3.
Couldn't take the shot. Cadis, top of the key again.
Over to Christensen. Back to Tammy Cadies. Nice play by Brooks.
Oh, she was fouled. All right, Marcia Smith will go to the line for 2 here. We got 2 minutes and 17 seconds left in the first period as the Lady Miners hold a 7-point lead at 15-8. Going.
Coach Strom's getting ready to sub in his second unit. Into the game will be Megan Beaver, Michelle Munez, Stephanie Johansson, and Kayla Van Meter's going to come in for Marcia Smith if she hits the free throw.
Ball's up and it's good.
So not a
16-8.
not a starter on the floor for the Lady Miners right now.
Now, did Coach Strohm bring up any JV players for the playoffs?
No, he had 17, so that was enough already.
Okay.
Nevada Union switch defenses. They're what they call badger. They're in a trapping 2-3 zone at this moment as opposed to man-to-man.
Oh, stolen away by Van Meter. All right. Pass down court. No,
Nice hustle by Kayla.
there was a push there.
Kayla Van Meter, nice recovery. Lady Miner basketball.
That's the only the second team foul.
Yeah, they'll try to run that a lot with Stephanie Johansson at the 1 and Amy Christensen running the 3 lane. They'll try to throw deep just like they did on that play.
Inbounds to Johansson. Over in the corner to Munez. Back out to Christensen.
They're running now what they call Wildcat, more of a baseline runner.
Oh, ball came up a little bit short on that.
And here comes Fitzgerald, going to set up. Elk Grove run lots of set plays. Same run to Wathan at the baseline they scored on last time.
All right, now to the top of the key with Painter over in the corner to Wathan.
Yeah, they ran to Wathan on both sides now, back-to-back plays from the baseline for 4 points.
All right, Oh, she traveled.
Traveling violation.
Yeah, she hasn't played in a couple games, so she might be just a little bit tight or something.
Yeah, she played a few minutes the other night, but just hasn't quite gotten her knees back under. I think she might be a little bit hesitant, but trying to get a feel.
All right, 17-10 with 1:10 left to go in the first period.
Lindsay Harp's back in the game for Elk Grove now, starting 2 guard.
All the way across court for 3, in and out, no good. Rebound.
Christensen.
Oh, taken away.
Oh, that's a foul.
I didn't see what the call was.
He called a foul on the loose ball.
Okay.
So Lindsay Harp with the foul.
All right, inbound here by Christensen. Oh, no. Christensen trying to set the play up. Outside to Munez. Now back to Christensen. Over to Johansson.
Down low to Beaver. They're going to start collapsing. Kick out to Munez.
Well, she had an open shot, but I think she's a little tentative now after coming up short on those 2 balls. Okay, back out to Munez. Back over across court. There's for 3 from way out. There it is.
Stephanie Johansson from long distance.
That was a long distance. 20-10 in favor of the Lady Miners now.
See a tap on the double team up top.
Oh, she was open there. She didn't take the shot. Back out to
Corey Cox.
Cross court over to Fitzgerald.
Jump ball and the penetration by
That was a
Fitzgerald.
very quick call there.
Yeah.
Possession goes to the Lady Thunder. Thought they had the previous one, but
Actually, I think they did have the previous one.
well, I guess not.
So running inside lob.
Oh, ball stolen away by Van Meter as she
collapsing defense.
Across court. Christensen up. There it is. Amy Christensen.
Lady Miner fast break.
All right. She got the ball away before the first period, but no good. And after the first period of play, the Nevada Union Lady Miners 22 and the Lady Thunder from Elk Grove 10.
Domestic Violence and Sexual Assault Coalition, how can I help you?
If you or someone you know has been a victim of sexual assault, no matter when the assault occurred, the Domestic Violence and Sexual Assault Coalition is available 24 hours a day with trained crisis counselors to answer any questions and offer confidential support.
If there's anything else we can do, please call.
Don't forget to join us tomorrow night at midnight as we continue the road to Arco Arena with the first round CIF Sac-Joaquin Section Division I playoffs recorded live from the campus of Bear Creek in Stockton as the number 11 Nevada Union Miners face the number 6 Bruins of Bear Creek. The winner moves on and the loser goes home. So that's on USA Media Channel 23 and AT&T Cable Service Channel 11 FCAT. All right, here we go. A 12-point lead here as we go into the second period. They brought back in the starters here.
Yeah,
and
first quarter went about how Coach Strohm hoped it would. They got out and run, got some transition buckets, were able to keep Elk Grove from scoring at the low post. So it looks good for the Lady Miners at this point against the Lady Thundering Herd.
All right. Oh, ball was stolen away.
Not the play they wanted.
Oh, looks like she was knocked down as she tried to go for the ball, and
no call.
Went outside. It was a no call, but it could have gone either way. All right, Johnson brings the ball in.
Yep, Cassidy Johnson back in the game after those 2 fouls.
There's for 3. Up, no good. A little short.
Good board by Candace Brooks.
That was a good recovery
out to Johnson. Back out to Katie's. Now over to Brooks in the corner. They'll try to look into the post or shoot the perimeter 3.
Oh, there it is. Cassidy Johnson, her third three-pointer of the evening.
Keeps extending her school record, now has 84 on the year.
All right, Fitzgerald out trying to set up something over in the corner, looking to try to drive the paint. Oh, she traveled. Yes, sir.
Yeah, she's really looking to penetrate, but Candace is quick enough to stay with her, and she just doesn't seem to get real comfortable going inside on us.
All right, inbound by Katie's as she comes up.
It'd be neat to see if they go back to Johnson for a shot, just because she's been hitting everything.
Looking to set something. She's going to go again for three. Oh, in and out, heartbreak, no good. All right.
Nice look. You go to the person who's hot.
And she had nobody there in her face, so that was good. Oh, that was a nice play right over the middle. Oh, short off the back of the glass.
Nice job on the boards by Petrick, and Lady Miners are running.
Good defense there. Well, they seem to be setting up this play almost every time to her.
Right back to Johnson.
It is. There, oh, number 4 for the three-pointer. All right. She is hot tonight.
So now they're isoing for Fitzgerald again and trying to go down low to the post, but there's nothing there.
All right, trying to penetrate in there again, nothing there. Trying to throw it up, and it's batted away.
By Jen Petrick on the weak side lob help, like we talked about at the start of the game. Elk Grove's trying to go into Kim Parker, but just not having much success at this point.
They're having, with the Lady Miners defense here this evening, they're having a hard time penetrating that paint to get that ball up, and so they're staying to the outside, and it's a little bit more difficult for them, especially with those two big girls in there. They want to go to the inside. All right, there's an inside. Now she has to throw it back outside. Fitzgerald trying to drive the paint. No.
Once again, can't get by Brooks.
Ran out of time.
Shot clock violation.
Good defense there by the Lady Miners.
Lady Miners up 28-10 at this point and have been playing very well on both ends of the court.
Katie's up to the top of the key, looking to set that play up again. All the way over in the corner.
Took Johnson out of the game, now has Christensen in for.
Inside. Oh!
Marcia Smith.
Marcia
nice
Smith,
left-handed
left-hand shot. That was the thing of beauty around the rim, right on in. That brings the score to 30-10 here as the Lady Miners have opened up a 20-point lead here.
It's that same move she used in practice 2 days ago and gave me a bloody nose. No lie. There's Fitzgerald, once again, can't get by Brooks. Brooks is just too quick.
She throws it up from
Zach Cox
underneath
with the board.
Oh yeah, that's you can't
Parker.
defense that. No, that.
Kim Parker, nice rebound.
Yeah. Well, there's a long pass down court, drive the lane. She's fouled. All right, Candace Brooks. That was a fast break down the right side.
Yeah, but just like I say, Lady Miners will try to run every opportunity while Elk Grove celebrates the low post bucket. We're once again trading a 3 for a 2.
Well, that was a big run there for Nevada Union as at the first period break, they've only scored 2 points for the Lady Thunder.
Yeah, Elk Grove's having a tough time scoring.
There it is. That brings the score to 33-12. I think it's about time for the Lady Thunder coach to call a timeout here. But no, he's just walking up and down the sideline. Well, we have a full court press now.
Yep, as coming back to full court man pressure. Or person pressure.
Politically correct here when you got the Lady Miners out there.
Looking for Wathan down at the low block, also looking to go into Parker at the low post, and you'll see those two exchange.
All right, in the far corner. Trying to drive the lane, can't do it. Too much speed.
Nowhere to go.
Blocked. She gets her own rebound and throws it in.
Nice move by Melissa Painter to stay with the basketball.
Katie's brings the ball all in the corner to Munoz. She throws it up, no good. Rebound.
Painter goes out to Fitzgerald. See him. I'm sure they'll try to go down low or go to Fitzgerald right now.
Oh, almost stole the ball away there. As they try to set something up in the far corner. She doesn't take the shot. Back out to Fitzgerald. Top of the key. Oh, good. Almost a good steal there. All right, they're running it. out of clock. She goes for 3, and it's good. First three-pointer of the game there for the Lady Thunder. All right, over in the corner to Munoz. Back out.
Christensen has it. Looks down to Smith again.
Oh, the ball was blocked.
Blocked by Parker, I believe.
And the Lady Miners get the ball on the inbound here.
Call this their triple. They'll run a 1-4 inbound set, and they'll either screen all the way across or they'll screen Petrick for Christensen.
The referee's having a little discussion here as to, I don't know what that meant.
I was wondering if they were checking the score, if it was correct or not. Over to Christensen
for 3. There it is. All right. Coach Strohm throws up his hands in a 3-point signal. He's happy. 36-17 now as the Lady Miners are really putting the hurt on the Thundering Herd here.
Yep. Shooting the ball extremely well. Turnover.
Inbound to Cadis.
We'll look over to Munoz. Looks like they're back to run their 1-3-1 set, Indiana. Cadis going to penetrate.
Munoz from way out, short again. She's 0 for 5 from that distance and hasn't hit the rim, and it looks like she's favoring that right leg.
But she's a player, and you know, good players keep shooting, and I'm sure she'll get on track.
Oh, nice back behind
move
dribble.
by Fitzgerald.
Oh, she traveled too, and they didn't call it. The wrong referee was looking at that.
Yeah, and
it should have been the other referee's call.
It would have been about 3rd or 4th time she traveled in there. I think Fitzgerald got away with one.
Well, that's what happens when the referees are out of position there. Right. He didn't see the travel. He just saw that the push off there. So she'll go to the line for 2. It's only the 4th team foul by the Lady Miners. Substitutions coming in here for
Kayla
both
Van
teams.
Meter and Candace Brooks go in.
All right, 36-18, an 18-point lead here. Had a chance to cut it to 17. She does. She's deadly at the line.
Yeah, Fitzgerald's got a nice stroke. Good shooter.
Nice arc on that ball. All right, over in the corner, back out to
Katie's
inside.
The trick. That's that inside out look they like so well.
There it is. That's about the 6th or 7th three-pointer this evening.
Right, and Nevada Union's attacking zone just like you like them to. An inside-out attack, go to the high post and out to the three-point line.
Back up to 20 points on the differential on the score.
Elk Grove still looking
all the way
inside.
across, stolen away.
Hades, there we go in transition.
They're good recovery there as she took the ball in.
Over to Christensen, back out to Katie's, over to Brooks. I'm going to settle down, try to get a great one right here.
Looks like the Herd have come out to start covering that. Trying to get that
Brooks.
Long shot away. Oh, she traveled.
Yeah, nicer job defensively by Elk Grove on that possession. Slowed us down in transition, forced us to put it on the floor, and we just couldn't get a good look.
Yeah, and I've noticed on that possession, the Lady Thunder came out to try to prevent that three-point shot.
Yeah, it looked like they were going to extend a little bit on the perimeter and make us go down low if we want to continue to score at this pace. Here come the Lady Miners and Badger. They're in zone now. Going to guard an area, try to get a trap up top.
We got 2-on-1 there across court.
Almost
stolen away. Inside, that's stolen away. All right,
Katie's got Brooks
2-on-1
up a wing, kicks it out for the three.
Oh, too hard off the back of the
Good
glass.
board by Christensen.
Try it again, setting it up.
Back
There's
over to
three.
Katie's.
That looks good, no good.
Nice board by Petrick. Nice kick to Van Meter.
The ball was blocked.
Blocked by Parker. And
Great
that's
defense
size.
on the on the Lady Thunder on that one.
Nice block by Parker, rotating over from the board side to the weak side and getting in position for the defensive play.
Well, I'm sure glad that we've got Ryan Curry here this evening because he's showing me a thing or two with the analysis.
No, it's Fitzgerald. Same attack as the Lady Miners. Went high post and kick out, but didn't get the same result. Christensen
trying to set that out again.
Over to Katie's, and Lady Miners are slowing down a little bit.
There's for three. That's up, no good. Rebounded by
Kim Wathan with another board. She probably has 5 or 6 at this point. Here comes the high trap.
Doing a lot of double team. Oh, inside, nice pass.
Kim Wathan.
Very good. That's hard to defense.
Yeah, that's what Elk Grove needs to do if they want to have a chance to win the basketball game.
There's a nice drive to the paint.
And you're not going to do it.
Christensen with 2.
You're not going to win by giving up those shots.
Look at that, they came out with 2 on her, and she just got right under inside. And great passing. All right, try to get, whoa.
It's almost the half. No foul here.
All right. There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. A great first half by the Lady Miners as they've come out with a 20-point lead at halftime, where the score is the Lady Miners 41 and the Thundering Herd from Elk Grove 21. All right, well, Coach, you've had a chance to sit here at the booth looking at that from a different perspective. You had some very good insight. And I think if I could coach like you can, and you give the running commentary the way you do, like we could switch jobs, but I don't have that talent. So what's your overall assessment here of the first half?
I thought it went exactly how Coach Strohm hoped it would go. Lady Miners were able to hit the threes, they were able to get out in transition, and they were able to negate the inside game of the Lady Thundering Herd. And because it went our way, all of a sudden we find ourselves with a 20-point lead.
Yeah. And the Nevada County Game of the Week is brought to you by these fine sponsors. Liberty Motors, Dodge, Chrysler, Plymouth. Come in and test drive the new Dodge trucks at your truck headquarters, Liberty Motors in Grass Valley. Remember to compare but never compromise. Liberty Motors in Grass Valley. Hanson Brothers Construction and HBE Rentals. HBE Rentals has all the equipment you need for contractors, homeowners, and businesses. Hanson Brothers Construction and HBE Rentals. And by Grass Valley Glass. Nevada County roads are tough on car windshields, and Grass Valley Glass is your headquarters for windshield replacement. Call Marty Swain today at Grass Valley Glass, 208 Colfax Avenue. And by the House of Print and Copy. Come in and see what a difference their commitment to your project makes. Locally owned and operated by Sandy and Patty, and every dollar they earn goes back into our community. Hi, Sandy. The House of Print and Copy. And by Arches Automotive Service, the oldest repair shop in Nevada County, serving residents for over 60 years on Main Street. They are the official auto repair shop of the Game of the Week. Arches Automotive Service and Smog Center, 1355 East Main Street. And by Emery and Ivy Physical Therapy, personalized treatment and all types of physical therapy. From Kevin Ivy, Jack Emery, and Walt Abbey make Emery and Ivy your best choice for therapeutic care. Emery and Ivy Physical Therapy. And by MBI Ready Mix. At MBI, they care about our environment, and that's why they recycle all their unused concrete every single day with their exclusive recycler located right at their new modern plant. Whether you're a homeowner or a contractor, call MBI Ready Mix at 346-2432 in Colfax. All right, don't forget it's Tuesday night, March 7th, election night on Channel 11 FCAT, live election coverage for California primaries 2000 at 8 p.m. Have a special coverage of California's March 7th presidential primary. Channel 11 FCAT will provide the most comprehensive live local television election coverage anywhere in Nevada County. Our 3-hour live election coverage begins at 8 p.m. and will include up to the minute results from all races, as well as special reports, insightful commentary, and live reports from around Nevada County. So remember, Tuesday, March 7th on Channel 11 FCAT for California Primary 2000. It's the place to be for all your TV election news. And that's on FCAT Channel 11, Foothill Community Access Television for Nevada County. Boy, the Lady Miners are putting on a show here at the House of Pain for their local fans. And it's my pleasure to bring on Gil Dominguez to interview my sidekick for tonight's show, and he's doing quite a job. I'm about ready to lose my job, I think. Coach Ryan Curry.
That's what you were saying last night, Marty, but it's just not true. Anyway, we're here on the floor with Ryan Curry, who's also our color commentator. Thanks for the audio there, Casey. Coach, big game for you guys tomorrow. First round, you've had to wait all week. How hard is that to wait all week?
It's a long wait. It seems like you get into league, you're playing 2 games, you only have 3 practices. All of a sudden we have 4 practices for 1 game, and to tell you the truth, I ran out of things to do with them.
Right, and plus they're season hardened, they're veterans, they know what's to come up. I mean, you really have to plan your practices wisely, because you don't want to burn them out and you don't want to peak them on Wednesday when they have to wait till Friday.
Right, we went short last couple days, hour and 15 minutes, just try to keep kind of fine-tuned. But you're right, it's the time of the year, then your legs get tired, your emotional state's tired, and we just want to make sure they're fresh, and I know they won't disappoint anyone and they'll be ready to go.
Now, certainly they've been watching in the newspapers and hopefully tuning into the game of the week and seeing their counterparts down at Bear River and the Lady Bruins taking care of business. The Lady Miners here winning on Tuesday. I don't want to say the pressure's on, but everybody's winning here.
Yeah, everybody's won. Real happy for Jack McCrory, Dwayne Gansky, Coach Strohm, the other night and now tonight, and we're just hoping to keep the Nevada County streak alive.
Well, I don't think anybody loses on the game of the week anymore. All the games that we've shown all year, I think we maybe had 1 or 2 losses all season.
Yeah, well, let's hope it continues.
Right, because we're going to be down there tomorrow, and, how important is that, going to an away game and you have your TV coverage, you have your radio coverage with Tom Fitzsimmons and KNCO. The newspaper's going to be there. A lot of coverage on you guys when you go down and do an away game.
Yeah, and it'll be a nice feeling. It'll almost feel like home in some ways. Coverage has been great all year. From you guys here at Touchdown, from the radio, from the newspaper. So we'll expect the same. We expect a good crowd to support us. And like I said, we hope to put on a good show and make people proud.
Now, that's a long way down there to Stockton. What kind of crowd are we expecting from Nevada County?
We pre-sale 25% of the tickets, and I'm thinking they'll all sell out. Then maybe we'll have a couple hundred people.
Well, hopefully the weather's going to hold out. It's been pretty nasty up here the last week or so. It was sleeting, as a matter of fact, as we went to Mesa Verde yesterday. But there wasn't that many people down there. I think the weather was keeping people away.
Yeah, the weather up here makes it dangerous to drive, and I'm sure lots of people start heading out the door and think, do I want to drive in the ice? Probably not.
Now, what do we know about Bear Creek?
They won the SJAA. They went 21-6. Got a really good player by the name of Myron Jordan, 6'3", scores about 20 a game, and he's their catalyst, and we're going to try to slow him down.
And what's the plan to slow him down? Who are you going to throw on him?
We're going to let Josh Renicky guard him, Bryce Binderup guard him, and Evan Ramsey, and we're going to rotate them. And we have a rule that once he passes the ball, we don't want him to get it back, so they're going to be in full denial.
Wow, that's a great strategy. Once he gets rid of the ball, then, and how do you do that? Just front him?
No, he's a perimeter player, so we'll deny. We'll do what we call show on screens, help out. But mainly the person who's guarding Jordan, he doesn't help. His only responsibility is Jordan. Everybody else has to guard their guy and the other 4 guys, but not the person on Jordan.
Now, doesn't that put pressure on somebody? Somebody's got to be open if you're going to be doing that.
Yeah, yes and no, but we play really good help defense. What you're kind of hoping for is it's a 4-on-4 game with their best player out of the picture. At least that's how it looks on paper.
Did you get it? And you know, it always looks good on paper.
It always looks good when we design it. It might not work as well, but it looks good.
Now, have you been able to see any film on these guys or anything?
No, we were going to exchange film, but I talked with our kids and our coaches, and we decided, you know, we didn't watch much film this year. We didn't do any film for the second half, so why change a good thing now?
Well, I guess you're right. Anyway, tomorrow night, tune in, Channel 11, Channel 23 at midnight. We'll have that game for you. It's Nevada Union versus Bear Creek in Round 1, Division I boys. CIF playoff action, the road to Arco Arena. Coach, thanks for joining us. Now, go back and do your great job that you're doing for us on the color commentary.
Yep, time to go put on one of my many hats.
Right, okay, thanks a lot. Ryan Curry there, as he goes back to his seat over here, you can pan over here, and show him that sitting right here with Marty. And guys, we're getting ready for second half action, so take it away.
All right, thanks, Gil. Great interview. A lot of good insight there in these playoffs. And, Coach, I got to say one thing. I'm out of a job, it looks like.
I don't think you have to worry about it quite yet.
Well, the Lady Thunder have got to put something together here because they are 20 points down at the start of the third period. They're inbounding the ball here, but it looks like I don't know what the coach could tell them at halftime. Maybe you can give us an insight of what would you tell your team if you're down 20 points at this point?
If I were down 20, we always talk about what we call numbers. We want to get it to 15 and regroup. Then we're going to get it to a 10-point lead and regroup. When it gets to 7, I'll call a timeout as a coach, and we'll try to go from there. If I were Coach Strohm, I'd have told my kids, remember El Camino.
Oh, that's right. Can't let up at all here.
High post screen to start off. Nevada Union looks like they're back to man or person-to-person defense.
I think we can call it man. Upside. They've had blocked again, 3 chances at it, and they made it.
But Jensen in it. Exactly what Elk Grove wanted to do, I'm certain, is go back to the low post game that's given them 20 wins this season.
All right, looks like they're getting a lot more aggressive here. Oh, she drives the lane. Oh, she's hacked and nobody called. The referee was right there.
Parker
Ball
gets
stolen
credit
away.
for the block. I think this foul's going to be on Lindsey Harp and the loose ball, and yes, it is.
All right, as we start this third period, the score is 41-23. It's a long road to go here for the Lady Thunder, but they've come out.
Run the screen for Johnson. Usually try to get a 3 out of this, but it's not going to be there this time.
Well, they've come out now to defend against that. There's one from downtown. Yeah, in and out. No good. Rebounded in there.
Parker again.
Parker.
Really cleaning the boards. 6'3" center's really doing a nice job on the defensive boards.
Yeah, it's hard to defend against her size. There's one from downtown.
Weak side, backdoor lob. Lots of teams run that. Just couldn't get it to go.
Over to Cassidy.
Transition 3. Katie's
Drives the
right
lane.
down
Oh,
the middle of the
underneath there.
defense.
Low
Parker
percentage shot.
again.
Just couldn't
Fitzgerald
get
out
it
in
there.
transition. And I'll bet she slows it down and sets it up. And she does. Harper over to Wathan.
All right, trying to set
Back
up
to
to Fitzgerald.
Fitzgerald.
Nice set.
Jensen.
Nobody there.
Offensive
Off the
board
rim.
Wathan.
Have you just noticing here in the start of this third period that the Lady Miners aren't coming down with those rebounds like they were doing in the first half?
No, it looks like Elk Grove's doing a much better job on the board. I think they now have 4 offensive rebounds, and right off the start, and only about a minute 24 or so gone by.
Yeah, they had 3 putbacks on that previous 2 points that they had.
And they missed a wide open one down low, or we'd be in a much closer ball game at this point.
First 3-point is made.
Mr.
In and out,
Jensen
no
hits
good.
1 of
Rebounded
2.
in there by Marcia Smith as they bring it up the court. Kate is up to the top of the key, all the way over to the corner.
To Brooks, who looked to Johnson
She's
up
there,
top.
open for 3. There it is.
And Cassie's on fire. Johnson with another one.
Another 3-pointer. I think that's, if I'm not mistaken, that's 6.
I think that is 6.
All right, trying to set Fitzgerald, trying to set something up.
Yeah, I believe that is the school record with 6 in a game. And she's extending on her already school record career.
Oh, a jump ball there. Boy, great defense on that, but I'm just not very comfortable with them getting three rebounds underneath the basket like that.
Right, it's nice that the possession before Marcia Smith got a rebound and Jen Petrick finally grabbed that one. They need to do that.
In and out, no good for 3.
Board for the Lady Miners.
She thought about it there for a minute. There she's
Brooks
ready.
from the perimeter.
That's in. Well, if they don't.
Better not leave Brooks open very often. She'll kill you.
Boy, nobody came out to cover Brooks on that, and she stuck it right in the net for 3. Well, this is a 3-point night tonight.
Yep.
Oh, there was a block shot
Petrick.
there. Great defensive there by Petrick. All right, over in the far corner for 3. Nobody out there. There it is, in and out, no good. Heartbreak on that one.
Another board by Parker. Fitzgerald's going to set it up for the Lady Thundering Herd.
Trying to
Nice
get it to the
screen roll.
outside, but they're not the speed of the Lady Miners. Oh, she got it up anyway.
Yeah, nice defense. Good shot by Amanda Fitzgerald.
Yeah, she's a player, no question about that. All right, we got 4:49 left to go in the third period, and we got a 47-26 ball game. Nevada Union Lady Miners leading it. Oh, long pass down court, and it was, each referee's looking at each other, and nobody's got the call. When they start hanging their head like that, they know, neither one of them knew what the call was.
Yeah, it's hard to see as an official. You got 10 bodies running around, and sometimes I think you're just guessing.
Yeah, that's it. And those inside,
right down low.
Was fouled. But, boy, that's a hard one to defense against.
Yeah, and we did such a good job on the first half with it that we don't want to get in a bad habit in the third quarter, letting them go down lower than be able to chip away at our lead.
Yeah, I was just watching the referees there on that call, and they look at each other and they're shaking their head, going. And so what they normally do in a case like that is give it to the offensive team who had the ball at the turn. First one's no good, off the back of the rim.
So we need to block out here and get since she doesn't hit this one. We want to make certain that they can't get an easy chip beyond an offensive board.
Good strategy to foul her because she doesn't look like much of a free throw shooter.
And we didn't get the rebound, just what we talked about. Did not get the board.
All right, they're setting some up over in the corner. Back on the inside.
Right
there it
low
is.
they
made up for it. She made up for those 2 free throws that she missed.
Yep, and they went right back down to Kim Parker at the low post.
All right.
Back out Johnson with the penetration.
No
Not
good.
gonna go.
Off the back of the glass, rebounded in there by the Lady Thunder, bringing the ball up the court. Fitzgerald drives the lane, and off the rim, no good.
Another offensive rebound, another foul by the Lady Miners. They need to do a better job blocking out.
Well, if they can get the rebound off that last shot here, they'd be able to turn this game around a little bit. But when she goes to the line, she just doesn't look, maybe because she's too tall, doesn't look that coordinated for the free throws.
No, it doesn't look like a real solid or confident shot.
Well, she made she made the first one.
Yeah, I guess she showed us.
Now she's 1 for 4. Now she'll go to the line again. Kim Parker. Up, no good. Oh,
Nice
there
touch.
it is. For a minute there, look, it went about 3 feet up in the air. All right. Here we go. The Lady Miners bringing the ball up the court with a 47-29 lead here.
Their man offense against a zone set, and you got Brooks another 3. Good board by Petrick.
Stolen away. They're playing very aggressive defense now.
Melissa Painter. There's Aaron Wathan going to kick it out to Fitzgerald. They're going to get it reset now up top. So Painter looking to Fitzgerald, and they're looking down low to Parker.
All right, outside
Out
to Jensen. Way in the far corner
Skip
to Fitzgerald.
Run a baseline runner and try to post up.
Well, for 3 from way out from 3. Rebounding in there by
Tammy Cadies with a nice board.
All right, there she. Oh, I thought she was going to set up for a 3. Cadies for 3. In and out.
Just
no
short.
good. Rebounded
by the Lady Miners, Candace
by Brooks. All right, trying to set something up.
Yep.
Out
still
there to
running
Johnson,
blocker
back
mover.
over to Brooks. Drive, almost
Traveled,
a travel
got away
there.
with it.
Yes, he certainly did. There's for 3. Oh, short off the glass. Good
Just to
defense
Jensen.
there by Aaron Waiton as she came out and got in the face before that shot was put up there. So that's why it came up a little short.
Yeah, I think she kind of thought it might be blocked, and Candace probably didn't release it like she normally does.
All right, back out the
Fitzgerald
inside.
right down.
Oh,
Foul
somebody came
from
over
behind.
the top.
Yeah, Van Meter.
Van Meter.
Yep. You're seeing Elk Grove do a better job executing their game plan and really getting the ball down low in the second half.
Coach Strohm just signaled a timeout. He's, I don't know if he's, with a 17-point lead with 2:41 left to go in the third period, I don't know if he's maybe just a little frustrated after that last couple minutes there. What do you think?
Yeah, but it doesn't take long for a lead to disappear. We talked at half about our magic number from 20 is to 15 and 15's to 10, and you just chip away. I think he wants to make certain that the Lady Miners take away the low post game like they did in the first half.
With this timeout, with 2:41 left to go in the game, in the third period, it's a score of 47-30 in favor of the Lady Miners. All right, well, this looked like a full timeout here by the coach. What are the timeouts limited to? Sometimes they take a 20-second. Why would you take a 20-second over a full 2-minute timeout, or what is?
They give you 5 per game. You get 3 fulls and 2 20s.
And a full is how many?
A full is a full minute.
Okay, full minute. Okay.
50 seconds. The buzzer rings. You got 10 to get back on the court.
Okay.
They went that 2 years ago to speed up the game. You used to get 5 full timeouts.
All right, inbound. Count them up. All right, back out to Fitzgerald trying to set something up to the outside. Good defense there by the Lady Miners.
Wathan's
I got
over
the
to
Painter.
Painter. Painter's going to penetrate. Nowhere really to go. No,
Double
that's
team,
a
triple
5-second
team there.
call.
That looked like
nice
it.
steal by Katie's.
Well, she was triple team on that and had no one to throw it to.
We're seeing Amy Christensen back in the game for Cassidy Johnson. Over to Katie's.
Watching a lot of moving screens out there that they're not calling.
Yep. Defensive player has to make contact. You can move as much as you want, but it's their job to make contact to make it a foul.
Oh, that was a wing and a prayer there that didn't go.
Shot clock was getting ready to expire.
Yeah, well, when the crowd starts counting down, the players get a little panicky, and whoa, there was a double.
And
there
using
was
their
a trap.
Badger defense, that high trap out of the 2-3 zone. Good penetration by Cox.
Nobody in the paint.
Excuse me, by Painter. 20-second
the coach,
timeout, Lady Thundering Herd.
Now, how was the signal given that it was a 20 versus a full?
Put your hands on your shoulders.
Okay.
Both hands on your shoulders, and you touch your shoulders a couple times. You look kind of silly, but I guess it does what it's supposed to do.
I thought he was doing the chicken wing dance.
That's what it looks like.
But I really never knew the difference between the two timeouts. Well, that's something we learn something every time. That's why we have the experts here. That's great. Thanks for that insight.
Good timeout. I'm sure he's thinking, they didn't have anything going on. Time to get a great shot. You can run a set play right here and like to try to get it into a 15, maybe even a 14-point basketball game.
All right, inbound here by Painter as
They're in
she's
a
looking to
box
call
set.
a play. Outside to Jensen, over in the corner.
Running a screen for Fitzgerald. She goes right in our defense. Blocked nicely by Van Meter.
All right, I think we're down to 4 seconds on the clock.
Yep. They went
On the shot clock.
to their best player. Good call by Coach Benson.
They're going to have to get a shot off. She does for 3 points. Air ball, no good. Rebounded.
Now he called a foul, I believe. Another offensive board for Kim Parker. Lady Miners have to do a better job of screening out every single time.
Well, I'm surprised the shot clock, because that ball that she threw up there didn't hit the rim or anything. I'm surprised the clock didn't run out.
Right, and just had enough time, and then it did run out, but she was fouled.
Okay. All right, she'll go to the line here. She is currently 2 for 6. In and out, no good. She just doesn't look comfortable up there, and there's no arc. Doesn't seem to have any
no
arc
arc,
on that
no
ball.
fall through. Like I said, she just doesn't look confident. If they want to get back into it, they need to take advantage from the free throw line.
That's short. Air ball on the free. Yeah, she's having her trouble. No question about that. You start throwing some off the back of the glass, and then you come up short. It happens every time.
Yeah, you start overanalyzing your shot, and
Yep.
pretty soon it's not even close.
All right, there's a nice drive in the lane by Kate. It's no good.
Melissa Painter with the rebound. She'll go out to
All right.
Fitzgerald.
Well, she'll get the wrath of the fans here. Oh, there's a
Turnover.
drive that was stolen
Christensen
away.
out in front of
Driving
the
her
pack.
away. Look at that speed. Oh,
Thought that was a carry. Parker with the steal, I guess you'd call that.
well, I can't believe that. In and out, no good. Rebounded
the
in there
glass.
by Lady Miners. Oh, they're going to call it. Oh, they're going to on the line. So it's.
No, 22nd timeout, Lady Miners.
Oh, okay. I didn't see the timeout call.
So it'll be NU basketball.
I was noticing there on that steal there by Fitzgerald. She had the ball stolen away from her. She was turned around facing the other direction, and she was able to get down and steal the ball as they took it down to try to make that layup. Now that's speed.
Yeah, that's speed, and it also just shows good hustle. You know, you teach kids from the beginning in basketball, you know, you make a mistake, don't compound it by making another one, just hustle back, maybe something good will happen, and I think that showed it on that play.
Yeah, because I was surprised to look in there to see that she had gotten all the way back and stolen that ball away. And a lot of players just kind of hang their head and say, "Oh man,"
Right.
but she's definitely a star player, no question about that.
You don't score 18 a game by not hustling at both ends of the floor.
All right.
Extended zone
Extended.
by by Elk Grove.
Somebody ought to
By
be
Buster
open if they've got two people out there. Munoz for three. There it is. That's her first basket.
And as a
For the
shooter,
senior.
you're taught to keep shooting until you hit one.
She had a backcourt foul there,
Now,
but they
the
didn't
rule
get
is
called.
you have to take both feet and the ball into the front court. If you don't do that, it's not a backcourt. Lots of fans don't know that, but
Well-
that's the right call by the official.
Well, another thing I learned. I got to start hanging out with a coach a little bit
Taylor
more.
Van Meter with the steal.
All right. Way down court. Well, here we go. At the end of the third period, it's the Nevada Union Lady Miners 50 and the Thundering Herd 30.
Domestic Violence and Sexual Assault Coalition, how can I help you?
If you or someone you know has been a victim of sexual assault, no matter when the assault occurred, the Domestic Violence and Sexual Assault Coalition is available 24 hours a day with trained crisis counselors to answer any questions and offer confidential support.
If there's anything else we can do, please call.
Hey, welcome back. It's do or die now. It's the fourth period. 8 minutes left to go in this thrill-packed game. We have an action-packed performances by both clubs here tonight. And the Lady Miners are putting on quite a three-point show here this evening, Coach.
Yeah, they really shot the ball well. Although I'll give Elk Grove some credit, they slowed us down this last quarter. I believe we had 41 at the half, and now they held us to 9 in the third quarter.
And don't forget, February through March, special midnight telecast of your favorite Bear River Nevada Union teams. So tune in on Wednesday and Saturday evening.
Elk Grove basketball. Nevada Union's in their zone, 2-3 zone. Everybody's got an area. Looks like Fitzgerald wants to penetrate. Looks across to Painter. They're still trying to look down low. First look. Baseline, that's probably Wathan.
Oh, there's a good shot in
Yeah,
there.
Erin Wathan's really done a nice job at the baseline. I believe that's her fourth bucket from that spot. Over to Brooks, to
Okay,
Johnson.
Johnson's back in the game, all the way over in the corner.
Katie's going to look over to
Johnson.
Johnson, look down to Marcia Smith. Stays here in Nevada Union ball.
They came out twice there on Johnson. They're not going to let her take that that shot with nobody on her.
No, I'm sure their coaches told them repeatedly, you get out there and guard Cassie Johnson. Make her do something different if she wants to score.
All right.
Lady Miners running a box set, and this usually means they're looking for a three-pointer at some place, probably for Katie's, and there it is. But she didn't shoot it.
They had it set up. One cup to there it is. Oh, and it is. I think that's number 7, isn't it?
That is number 7. Keeps extending. That's part of what we talk about. You can design it, tell your kids to do everything, but sometimes they get caught up in the strings, and they left Cassie Johnson wide open. She's going to bury him.
All right, Painter with the ball out in the corner, looking to Fitzgerald at the top of the key.
Right
inside,
down low.
all alone. Nobody.
Yeah, Krista Jensen. They rotated out on Wathan because she'd hit the baseline one, and they went right back inside.
Over in the corner for Johnson. Yay! Off the back of the rim. No good. Rebounded. Stolen away.
I think everybody was slow. They just thought it'd go in like all the others.
No, they just kind of relaxed a little bit, and it just went off the side of the rim. She had a clear look at that, though, Coach.
Yeah, another nice spot up for Cassidy. Just didn't go.
And
I'm not sure what the call is.
I think they ended up calling a jump ball.
Or did they call the ball going on top of the backboard? I'm not certain.
Could have been. Now, as we start this fourth period, take a look at the scoreboard, and the fouls on Nevada Union are 6-1. So that could be a factor in the closing moments of this game.
Right, most of those have come off of offensive rebounds by Lady Thundering Herd that we've had to foul because we've been out of position.
All right, Fitzgerald trying to drive the lane, stolen away.
Steal.
Oh, there's a foul there by Painter as she came over the top to try to knock that ball away. There was a 2-on-1 breakaway there, and that could have gone for an easy layup.
Right, good foul.
Yeah, there might have been, especially only being down to one team foul. That was probably a smart move there.
Yeah, you don't want to concede a layup, especially when you're trying to get back in the ball game. Another nice defensive set by Lady Miners. Really rotated well, got the steal, and we're out in transition. Now they got a chance to extend the lead.
Katie's over to Brooks. Trying
looks like she really got pushed.
It away. Oh, inside again. 2 bad passes in a row.
Yep, here come Lady Thundering Herd. Fitzgerald going to set him up. Going to go over to Harp. I think that's Wathan down
stolen away. Good anticipation in there by Tammy.
Katie's, yep.
She anticipated that toss, and
Brooks
she was
in the
right
corner.
there.
If I skip over to Johnson.
And they're coming out to
they're extending the three-point.
Yeah.
If we look down low, you got Van Meter wide open. That was the right look, just poor execution.
Threw the ball up there, rebound. There's a foul
on
again.
Van Meter over the back. Another offensive rebound for Lady Thundering Herd.
Well, that's the 17th foul. From now on, all fouls will go 1-and-1 to the line.
But once again, you're hitting Parker at the free throw line, where I think we talked about she's 2 for 8. And so maybe it's not a bad foul as opposed to giving her the layup.
Well, the fans are just all over this poor young lady here. In and out.
You can hear him chanting air ball.
Does not have the height on those shots. You would think with the long arm and extension that she has, that she'd be able to put a little touch on that ball.
Right, and I'm sure each miss she tightens up a little bit, and it gets a little bit harder.
Rebounded by Van Meter.
Van Meter with the rebound. And here come the Lady Miners. Nice job on the boards by Kayla Van Meter.
Bringing the ball up. Back
Brooks
over to
going to go to Katie's. Looking high post to Petrick. Kick out to Candace Brooks.
For 3. There it is. All right. Candace Brooks for 3.
It's that high-low attack, high post, kick out, anytime interior defense. Nice board by Kayla Van Meter.
Another defensive play by Van Meter.
Let's go back to Brooks, see if she can get another look.
Over to
Cassidy Johnson.
There it is. Another 3.
Cassidy Johnson.
Number 8.
I think that's number 8 for her also. And they left her open, and I'm not sure why.
Oh, another steal right there. I believe that's if I'm not mistaken, Coach, I think that's a school record for 3-pointers in one game.
I believe it is, and she's, like I said, she already set the season record, and now she got 4 minutes to see if she maybe get 10.
All right, back over in the corner. Oh, she didn't take it. Inside. Oh, she lost the ball trying to drive the net. All right, bringing the ball up.
Got to catch it before you make your move.
Yep,
Just tried to move a little bit too quickly. The fans are relentless, still with the airball chant. It's going to be Harp.
That was a nice move on the inside there around 2 Nevada Union Lady Miner players, and she was able to drive the net.
Yeah, and Kayla rotated over, just didn't get there quick enough, but it was a nice vision by Kayla Van Meter to get there.
Well, we've got a different player to the free throw line. This is Lindsay Harp. I don't think we've seen anybody to the free throw line tonight except for Jensen.
Yeah, Kim Parker.
I mean, sorry, Kim Parker.
Kim Parker. But different result. Harps hits the first one. Into the game's Megan Beaver. In for Jen Petrick.
All right, with 4 minutes and 5 seconds left to go in this hard-fought game here this evening, we've got a 59-35 score. Oh, in and out, rebounded.
Megan Beaver with the board. They'll go up to Katie's, and I'm sure they'll set something up here with the Lady Miners. Maybe take a little clock, run it some, try to get a great one. A little bit more patient this possession. There's Cass.
For another three. Oh, in and out.
Left it short.
Off
Cassie
the front of the rim. Just a little short. Boy, she's right there with every one of them.
Everything's straight. You want your shooters to miss short or long, not left or right. She just left it short. Bucket by Carrie Busoff, and I don't think we've said her name tonight.
I believe that's her first basket. All right, top of the key, trying to set something up. Looks like over in the corner there to Johnson. Johnson taking a look. Back out to Tammy. Trying to set something to the outside. There it is for
Johnson.
three again. In and out. Heartbreak. No good. She's got a big smile on her face over there.
Foul
she
on
thought
Megan
that
Beaver.
was in.
I thought it was in also.
No. Oh, my goodness.
Weak side board foul on Megan Beaver. Called her for pushing off. She really did a nice job getting position, but officials caught her with the forearm.
And then now with the 9 fouls here, they'll go 1-and-1 at the foul line.
This is Christina Ross at the line. Another tall girl, 6 feet 2 inch center.
Let's see what kind of touch she has.
I believe she's a lefty.
Well, there's a nice swish, little arc. Well, there was some arc.
Thought it might have hit the lights.
Any time limit to shoot the ball, Coach?
You have 10 seconds. She's not even close to it. It just seems anybody who takes like more than 3 takes a long time.
It did seem like a long time. All right, top of the key, out over to Johnson.
Blocker
back
mover.
Driving it. Oh. The ball went right off of her knee.
Oh.
As she drove the lane.
Yeah, did it go off Candace Brooks?
I did.
Good call by the official. I could have sworn it went off an Elk Grove player.
Well, the clock is winding down to 2:55 with the Nevada Union leading 59-38. So it's going to have to be a remarkable recovery here. If they're going to have to take some free shots.
Season's coming to an end.
Yep.
Going to finish 20-9. Really nice season for them. You would have seen them earlier in the Rotary Cup Classic here at Nevada Union. They did not look like a playoff team. They've improved tremendously over the year.
They have. I was down here for that tournament. Oh, all alone. Oh, left. Just like you said, you don't want to go left, but it did.
Lindsay Harp.
Yeah, the winner of this game here this evening looks like it's going to be the Lady Miners. We'll move on to UOP next Wednesday night.
And they'll get either Vallejo or Sheldon in that ball game.
Do you know anything about either of those two teams?
Well, I know Sheldon's coached by Paul Romig, who used to be the Del Campo coach and had such a great tradition in the CAL. And so he moved over there about 4 years ago, and he's done a great job with that program, and they're now a playoff caliber team.
First free throw is good. Looks like the coach for the Thundering Herd has I think conceded and has put in his second string players to come in and
he brought in Lindsay
get some playing
Cathcart, 6'1" junior, probably trying to get some playoff experience a little bit for next year.
Both of them are
boots
good.
up.
That brings the score to 59 to 40. We got a 19-point lead here.
And it's been hanging out that 19, 20, 21 range, right where it was at the half. Over to Muñez. Beaver coming up the high post.
Trying to drive the lane, couldn't.
Just
ball
doesn't look
stolen
real
away.
quick off that knee.
She's struggling. There's no question about it.
Yeah.
Favoring that leg.
Right. You know,
And
she's re-injured it a couple times in practice, and, you know, it's nice she's playing on it, trying to get moving.
Oh, ball stolen away there by Fitzgerald.
Lady Thundering Herd in transition.
Drive the lane all the way. No charge call.
Nice board by Christensen. Over to Katie's, and Lady Miners will slow it down and run some clock once again.
There's for three from far out, no good.
Board Van
Rebounded
Meter.
by Van Meter, drives the lane, no good. Ball stolen away.
Rebound by...
She's not going to be able to go up against a 6'3" center, no question about that.
Megan Beaver, nice job following the basketball. Went up, but she did get fouled at the body, and now she's at the free throw line.
But that was you knew that one wasn't going to go because of the height differential there.
Right, but you like your players when they get the ball that close to the basket to go up in hopes that they do get the foul call.
Exactly what happened. And she's up at the free throw line, misses the first one. Megan Beaver for one more shot at the line here.
Minute 21 to go. Lady Miners are up 19.
Nope, neither one of them are any good. Rebounded in there.
Lindsay Cathcart.
Whole new squad in here. There's a shot by the lefty, no good. Rebounded, knocked away.
Blocked by
Very
Tammy
nice.
Katie's.
Tammy with a real great defensive play there.
Aaron Wathan had the rebound, and Katie's came from up high and got a nice block.
Jenny Fong is coming into the game along with Stephanie Lopez.
And
so everybody's getting a chance to play now.
They've now cleared the bench, and they've officially conceded. Going to let everybody get some minutes here in the playoffs.
Well, that's good on the coach's part, because what it is it's a team sport, and they've got let everybody play. That ball stolen away.
Everybody works just as hard in practice, and it's nice to see some other girls play.
All right, Tammy Muñez up, no good. Air ball, missed the rim. Boy, she is having some struggling here tonight. She's missed about 5 or 6 shots without even coming close to the rim. All right, in, and it's in.
Yeah, it's Christina Ross with nice little 15-foot jumper. Come down the last 30 seconds.
Timeout, Lady Miners.
Gonna put in a couple subs.
Well, Coach, the Lady Miners put on a great show here this evening, and we're going to be down at Bear Creek tomorrow night, and I'm going to expect the same thing out of your troops down there.
Yeah, hopefully our players have been watching and pick up some of that. If we shoot the ball that well, we'll have a good chance to win. But it's been a nice performance by the Lady Miners tonight.
And don't forget tomorrow night, CIF first round playoffs between Nevada Union and Bear Creek, all on AT&T Cable Channel 11 FCAT and USA Media Channel 23. And we'll be down there watching the boys. All right, whole new squad in here for the Lady
April
Miners.
Vogt, Brooke Lampy, Megan Pryor, Stephanie Johansson, and Vicky DiMartini. You're looking at 5 juniors. This will be a Lady Miners squad next year.
Well, that's good that they all get a chance to play drive the lane. She was fouled.
Stephanie Johansson fouled by Lindsay Cathcart, and she'll get a chance to add to her. I believe she has 3 points. Now has a chance to get 4 and 5.
That ball wasn't going to go in anyway because she was a little off balance and didn't have full control of it. But she was fouled in the act of shooting, and she goes to the line for 2.
Yeah, and you like to see your junior guards who go penetrate the basket. It's a nice confidence thing for them. It gives you some faith for next year that when they pressure, she'll put it on the floor and she'll go into the tall trees.
Well, there's point number 60 for the Lady Miners.
Gonna be short.
A little short.
Rebound by Lisa Moody.
All right.
A sophomore, Lisa Moody, number 55, who had that rebound. There's kick
Stephanie
out to
Lopez.
Fong, I think that was.
Oh, stolen away.
Almost. And you're hearing the Start the Bus cheer by the NU fans.
Couldn't get the shot off. And she made it for 3-point, but did not count. The buzzer had sounded. And at the end of this fantastic Lady Miner performance this evening, it's the Lady Miners 60 and the Lady Thunder from Elk Grove 42. Quite a game tonight, Coach.
Yeah, girls really played well. They did what they had to do. They negated the inside game, and they really shot the ball well from the perimeter, led by Cassidy Johnson, who we think hit 8 3-pointers. But Brooks hit some, Johansson hit some, Amy Christensen hit one. I know of Tammy Cadies. They really did a good job shooting the long ball.
It was a 3-point night tonight, and that was the difference in the game, as I believe the Lady Thunder only had 1 or 2 3-point shots. And when you can take that game away, and then in your squad coming up with the big 3-pointers, it's not going to be a close game.
No, it was really never in doubt from the end of the first quarter, when I think we're up 22-10. Elk Grove just couldn't get out to guard the 3-point line. I think if you want to defeat the Lady Miners, you need to defend the 3, and Elk Grove just wasn't capable of doing it.
Yeah, I think based on their players and the height of their players, it appears that their game is normally under the basket. And when you force them out of their normal playing schedule and they have to go to the outside and try to shoot those 3-pointers.
Yeah, they just couldn't do it. They had to get it in low to keep it close, and they struggled with that. It just left them, I think, with no weapons when we traded 3s for 2s and 3s for 0s almost every possession down the court.
And that was the difference. And the Nevada County Game of the Week is brought to you by these fine local merchants. Liberty Motors, Dodge, Chrysler, Plymouth. Liberty Motors is growing, and now they have 3 great locations to serve you, including their new used superstore in Reno on South Virginia Street. Liberty Motors, 600 Freeman Lane, Grass Valley. And by Hanson Brothers Construction and HBE Rentals. Don't let old man winter ruin your construction project. Get the help and advice you need from the professionals at Hanson Brothers Construction, and HBE Rentals. And by Grass Valley Glass. Feel like you're heating all of Nevada County? Don't worry about that. Grass Valley Glass can replace those old drafty windows today. Call the company you can trust. That's Grass Valley Glass on the Colfax Highway. And by the House of Print and Copy. They do work on your schedule, not theirs. Your deadline is their deadline. Be sure to stop in and say hi to Sandy and Patty. Hi, Sandy. Hi, Patty. Good to see you. The House of Print and Copy, 11501 Nevada Highway. And now, Arch's Automotive Service and Smog Station, 1355 East Main Street in Grass Valley. The official auto repair shop of the Game of the Week. Arch's Automotive Service and Smog Check, where your automotive dollar buys more for over 60 years. And by Emery and Ivy Physical Therapy, specializing in all forms of physical therapy. It's their personal attention and knowledge that makes the difference. Emery and Ivy Physical Therapy, 150 Glasson Way, Suite C in Grass Valley. And by MBI Ready Mix. They have the most modern concrete mixing plant in Northern California. And custom mixes are always available, whether you're a contractor or homeowner, from swimming pools to whole buildings. It's MBI Ready Mix in Colfax. And don't forget, tomorrow night, February 25th, it's the CIF first round playoffs between the Nevada Union boys versus the Bear Creek boys, all brought to you on AT&T Cable Channel 11 FCAT, USA Media Channel 23. Well, Coach, we had a great game here this evening. The Miners move on to UOP next Wednesday. And I look for exciting things to happen down there. They're going to be going up against a very tough team. We don't know who has won yet this evening, but either one of those two fine teams will be a formidable opponent for the Lady Miners.
Yeah, and you're playing on a neutral site in a big arena in UOP, the Stag Center, so it'll be a good ball game. I'm sure our girls will play well, and really happy for them that they're there.
And tonight's production has been brought to you by Touchdown Production. Executive producer is Gilbert M. Dominguez. The graphics done this evening by Casey Dominguez. Nice job, Casey. And we can't forget our special camera operators, Corey Dominguez, Lynn Dominguez, Jamie Hardy, and Owen Jarrett. Welcome back, Owen. This has been an official SFL and CAL presentation, and information is courtesy of hslsports.com. And the announcers here this evening, this is Marty Mortensen, along with Ryan Curry, the boys basketball coach from the Miners, and we're looking forward to a great game tomorrow night. This has been a copyright production of Touchdown Productions. All rights are reserved. So that's it from the House of Pain this evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a great game. Thanks again, Coach Curry. And we're out of here for this evening. See you tomorrow night.